God, it's been ages since I sat like right uh in front of my bookshelf and filmed a video because I was away for a month, and you can well tell that I was away for a month because of how tanned I look. Because I'm like all brown now, which is great. I really enjoyed being tanned. I was a month away from home and I have been accumulating a lot. Like my mom was all, you know, I couldn't tell her that these are the books that are sent to me very generously by publishing houses and authors, and she was extremely pissed on receiving one package almost every alternate day. And that is how I accumulated all this book. A few of them are already opened because I asked my brother to open it. The rest are all packed like in this packages. So today's video, I thought that let's begin September, or end August, with a book haul that everybody enjoys watching. So here we go. We are going to unbox a lot of books, all very generously sent to me by the publishing houses, and none of them are bought by my own self. And I think two or three of them are also gifted from Amna, Spoonful of Pages on Instagram. So yeah, thank you so much to all the publishing houses and Amna for being so kind and sending books across like like presents, like gifts. So I'm very excited for today's video, and yeah. So firstly, sorry for also being missing from this platform and from Instagram as well. I was not very active in any of my social media platforms, but I think I enjoyed my vacation a lot. So I'm very glad for being missing for a month, but I'm also glad that I'm back, and I'm back with so many goodies, and I can't wait to unbox. So yeah, before we unbox, can we just take a moment and discuss, or let me just show you all the books that are already unboxed, so that we can move to the better and the gooder part towards the end, right? So we have 5 books that are already being unpacked. So the first two are very generously sent to me by Amna, and I am just so grateful to her. She is the nicest, one of the nicest persons on social media, and she decided to send two of the books that she had in her collection, just out of pleasure, out of love, maybe. This book is The Promise by Damon Galgut, and I cannot tell you how much I have been recommended this book and how many times I have contemplated if I should be getting it or not. Why? Because I heard that this is a very tough read, and it's not most probably for everybody a long time ago when it was initially launched. So I guess it's time, and I think I am a little in my zone to read this book now, because of how tough it is set in Africa. So let me be brutally honest. A lot of books that are set in Africa, or South Africa for that matter, do not go with my reading choices. Like, I have read a few of them, a few of the books that are set against the backdrop of Africa, and none of them turned out to be like a favorite for me. For some weird reason, I don't know, I just can't connect with the writings of the authors from Africa, maybe something like that. I was always very skeptical about buying this, and when Amna decided and portrayed a few of the books that if you want to get your hands on, basically this was one of the books, and I was like, okay, if I'm getting it as a gift, I mean, I can give it a try. I was skeptical of buying, investing my money into something that I'm not sure if I'll enjoy or not. So when she decided to give this away, I chose to buy, like, get it, not buy it. She sent it like just out of love. So I told her that I would like to get it, and that is how it landed up at my place. So yeah, I'm very excited to read this book, actually, and also because the font is quite big, I think it's going to be easy for me to flip through. Well, let's see. I don't know when I'm going to read it, but I'm very curious for this one, like, really. And also because of the sad cover, because sad books are, I think we should all embed sad books as a tattoo in our forearm or somewhere, just to acknowledge the fact that we all love sad books. The next book by again Amna is Tomb of Sand by Gitanjali Sri. Now this was originally written in Hindi and later translated to English by Daisy Rockwell, and it also won the Booker Prize if I'm not wrong. So ever since it won Booker Prize, I always wanted to read it, always. But the thickness of the book, the price of the book, soon after it won the Booker Prize, all like underwhelmed me, and I was like, okay, I'll read it, I'll give it a shot, because I have heard mixed reviews about it. I've heard better reviews for the Hindi edition though, but I was not sure if I can read a big Hindi book as such, even if it's fiction and it's story. So I was always waiting for the translation to reach my hands, and now when I have it very kindly sent by Amna, I think it's time that I give it a shot. My sister, I think she rated it a 4 star, if I'm not wrong, and I gifted it to her on her birthday. So, yeah, so I am looking forward to reading it. Not sure when and how and what not, but yeah, I really want to read it year. This year, I don't know if it's like a big commitment for me to read this one this year, but I also have other plans, other big books to be read this year. So I'm not sure about this one, but I'm glad that I already have the copy and I can pick it anytime I wish and anytime I want to. This book is basically exchange gift from my sister. So she took one of my Murakami books from my shelf, I think last year or somewhere this year in the first, I think last year, yeah. So she took one of the Murakami books and she was like, whenever you want to read this one book, let me know, I will get you a copy. But when she read Dance 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 by Haruki Murakami, she raved about it so much that I decided to not take the other book that she borrowed, which was Men Without Women, I guess, the short story collection, and I told her to get me this one instead. And that is how Dance 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 by Murakami is finally in my collection. I have not read a lot of his books, but the number of books that I have read so far, I really enjoy Murakami's writing, and I really think that I'm gonna like this one as well. As much as I have heard about this book is basically set in a hotel or something. And as I come from a hotel background, I thought that I might like it. Maybe I could relate to some parts of it. So that is why, and because she rated it a 5 star, and I swear by her recommendation. So oh my god, I'm very excited. I recently read After Dark by Haruki Murakami. Like that was a reread, and I really enjoyed the reread process of it, even from the first time. So I think rereads have been a very life changing thing for me recently. And I also plan to reread some other books this year. So yeah, that is one thing. And now I have Dance Dance Dance. I don't know when to pick it. I think Murakami books are the best to read when you are in a reading slump. So you can just grab one Murakami book and fly through it. Especially because of the settings of magical realism, I think it's great when you're in a reading slump. So I think I'm going to preserve this for the times when I get into a reading slump, and I might soon get into a reading slump. I don't know. I just feel it like that. So yeah, I think this is going to be a great medicine for me in those times. So the next book is Advanced Reader's Copy, ARC of the book uh, Worship the Body by Alvin Yapan. I have never read the author, but when Penguin approached me for a ARC of this book, I went through the blurb of the book and I was very intrigued by it. And I guess this book has to talk about a lot of pleasure and desires. So I'm looking forward to it. And because the cover is so beautiful, I'm very glad that it's an ARC copy and it's not for sale, and it's only going to be with a few of the people who they have decided to send a copy of. And yeah, I'm very excited to read this one. Thank you so much, Penguin Random House C, for considering me eligible enough to read and review this book for people to get their hands on. And it is to read it very soon and update you all about this book and what is it all about and all of those things. Yeah. The next book is Good Material by Dolly Alderton. This book has been, very anticipated, I would say, because I do not generally read books like this. And I really wanted to read her other book, which is Everything I Know About Love. But some things, um, I think a few of the reviews and also the book cover of that one book did overwhelm me a little bit. A couple of reviews that told that the book is not as great as it sounds. I mean, I do not go by all the reviews on the internet, but there are certain people that I like really swear by when they write. So that one book was in that category of people, and then I didn't decide to buy it also because contemporary and all. And again, Penguin approached me for a review copy of good material. I was like, if I am getting this book as a present, as a gift, and as a privilege, why not give the author a try? So that is how I decided to take this as a positive note and read it. And that is how penguin this and that is how Penguin happened to send me this book, and I'm going to read it. I am very excited to read this book. um Trust me when I tell you that when they decided to send me this book, I did not even read the blurb of it because I already know the author and I know what book she has wrote earlier. That is the reason I decided to just say yes even before reading the blurb, and I am assuming that it's going to be really funny and all, as per the blurb and also by the comments that other people have put forth. Really looking forward to this one because it is an anticipated read, and I'm very grateful to Penguin for sending all these books that I really wanted to read ever since. So yeah, thank you so much. Now, as we are done with all the open packages already, let's move on to the next step of the book haul, which is unboxing a few of the packages. So it is the most interesting part actually, and I am most curious for this one because this is from Amazon, and I think one of the authors must have sent it to me. I can't recall who it must be because it's not from Penguin, it's not for any from any other publishing. So I'm very curious to see. I'm opening it. Oh, I kind of assumed, but I was not sure. So it's Amongst the Believer by Kochri C. Shibu. And the author is very kind to send me this book because it looks really, really interesting and appealing. It is basically a political, you know, like a war, politics, and all of those, an amalgamation of all of those things. And I'm really excited because it talks a lot about Pakistan, raw and military prisoners and all of those things. So I think it's going to be like watching the movie Uri, if I'm not wrong. So I'm very excited, and I think it's going to be fast paced, if I'm not wrong, because it sounds like one. So yeah, set against the backdrop of war. So yeah, I'm very excited for this one. Also, the cover is very thrilling. I really like it. So thank you to the author. Many thanks to the author for sending books my way all the time, making me happy. And yeah, so the next book is again by Penguin Random House. See, I did not order any of these books. These are sent to me by publishing houses, and I'm very excited for it. So it is by Penguin, and I'm gonna cut open it. Yeah, the Caesar is like extremely tiny. Hmm. Oh, okay. I just knew it by the feel of this because this was a hardbound, and I knew which book I accepted as a review copy from Penguin. It is On the Other Side by Rahman Abbas. It is, as per people, it is a masterpiece, and it also won some award in 2022. So I'm looking forward to it. And trust me, I have read this book, The Adivasis Will Not Dance by Hansta Sowendra Shekhar. This is a short story collection set in Jharkhand, India, and this one author has commented on this book, and I can't wait to dive right into it because I swear by that book. If you haven't already read it, please do yourself a favor and read that book. It's a short story collection, so it will not take a lot of your time, and it's also very tiny, but it's so impactful. I cannot exaggerate enough. So I think you should definitely read that one book. And yeah, so I'm really excited for this one. It looks something like normal Penguin hardbacks. The cover is also really nice, really interesting. Thank you so much, Penguin, for this hardbound book. Also, this is written in Urdu originally, but again translated from the Urdu by Riaz Latif. So yeah, let's see how it goes. But yeah, Very excited. Let's move on to the next one. It is sent to me by Falcon, White Falcon Publishing, and this, I know what book this is. This is about some classic book, if I'm not wrong, because I can feel it. It's a hardbound. So the book is the English novel from the beginning to postmodernism, with emphasis on Jane Austen, Emily Bronte, and George Eliot. So I have read Emily Bronte's work. I don't know about, yeah, I think I have also read Jane Austen, but George Eliot I have no clue about. So this is the volume one written by Dr. Seema Sinha. Yes, it's going to talk about the novels from the beginning to the postmodernism and how, like, they were published and all of those things. So the evolution basically, yeah, as I told you. So I think this is going to be really helpful for the English literature student who reads classic books, and because it's an evolution history, I think it's going to be very helpful for those of the students. Yeah, I am really looking forward to this one as well. Thank you, White Falcon Publishers, for sending some very interesting and out of the blue books, because these are some books that I think I will never buy because I'm not an English literature student. But if given the opportunity, I will never let down. I will always be like, okay, give it to me, I will read. So yeah, this is the other book. And we are to the end of this video. And we are to the end of the video with this last book. I am very curious to see what this book is about because this just arrived this morning and I have no clue. Like, I'm saying no clue, but you never know. Once I open the package, I'll be like, oh, I knew it. I am like that, bro. You can't do anything about mine. Um, oh, I didn't. I mean, did they ever tell me that they are going to send me this book? I don't think so. Did I ask for this review copy? I don't think so. Wow, this is like a complete surprise. Okay, now I didn't know about this book. I mean, I knew about the existence of this book, but I didn't know that Penguin is going to send me this book. And I am excited again. See, there's a small note from Penguin saying, thank you for showing your interest in reading and talking about the book. Looking forward to your read and thoughts on this one. Diksha Gupta. So, Diksha, thank you so much for considering me always. You are such a sweetheart and bewitchingly paranoid, if I'm not wrong. So they also have a letter. Hello, hope you are doing well. Here we are. Here we are with. Here we are with a beautiful book by Bani Basu, The Continent Between, translated by Debali Mukherjee Leonard. Set against the backdrop of 1980s America, the story follows immigrants Sudeep and Kamalika as they navigate the challenges of raising American-born children while clinging to their Bengali roots. Suffused with nostalgia and poignant reflection, the novel explores deep questions of identity, immigration, love, betrayal, and politics. We would love for you to share your thoughts on this book. We hope you like reading this. Please feel free to join our Read Beyond Borders readathon as well, where we talk about translation books and more warmly. Listen, I now recalled that this one review copy was, they approached me and I accepted it like a long time ago. Why? Because they claimed that this will give me all the vibes of Jhumpa Lahiri's namesake. So, and also, yeah, from the blog that I read, I think it will give me all the vibes from Jhumpa Lahiri. But Jhumpa Lahiri is, you can't compare her with anybody in this entire universe. But I think because she so adamantly said that I'm going to love it because I love Jhumpa Lahiri, that is the reason I decided to give it a yes. And now I remember that yes, this book was again, they approached me and I said yes because this sounds like Jhumpa Lahiri. All right, I don't want to compare her with any other authors because that's going to be unfair. Every other author are beautiful in their own different ways, but it sounds, you know, because I'm a Bengali, I think I'm gonna relate and understand a lot of aspects of immigration and all of those things of a Bengali family. I think it's going to be a beautiful read. I mean, yeah, looking forward to reading this one. Very excited. So penguin penguin basically sent me two amazing translated books, and I cannot be enough grateful to them for sending these. Thank you so much, Penguin. You just spoil me all the time. I don't know what to do with you all. So Thank you so much for all the books. And with this, we have come to the end of the video. This was the entire book haul thing. Am I missing out on the? Am I missing out on? I think no. I'm not. I'm not missing out on anything. So these were all the books that I have been very generously sent by all these beautiful publishing houses and authors. Thank you so much for being here till this end. We will come ahead with a lot more books and bookish content. If you like my videos, please do subscribe to my channel because I come up with a bookish video almost every week. I try to. So yeah, sorry for September onwards. I would try to put up a new video every week like I used to. So please hold on with me and subscribe to my channel for these kinds of videos. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.